And there it is, one collapsible table. Before we get started, I want to give a shout out to Mitch Makes, who sent me a sticker and a refrigerator magnet. That's pretty cool. Mitch has got a great channel. I'll leave a link to it down below in the description. I also want to announce that making videos once a week is really difficult to do, and because of that, and because I feel that the quality of the videos sometimes suffers because I'm on a deadline to get one out every Sunday morning, I think I'm going to change the schedule to once every other week. That way I can give you better videos, and it lets me get on to some bigger projects. Like the slab surfacing machine that I started a couple of weeks ago. I've been working on that thing all week long, and I don't have a video for you. But I'm going to do one for you right now, and this is it. For under 20 bucks, we're going to make a folding table that you can take with you out to a park and have a little picnic. It starts with some of this reversible base. This stuff is 5/16 of an inch thick and 2 3/8 inch wide. It's rectangular, but you can get whatever size you have. The stuff is really cheap. Where I go, it's 81 cents a foot. The project starts with cutting 10 2-foot pieces of this. Now for the legs, you get a 4-foot by 7/8 inch dowel. That's about $2 where I shop. And you cut it into 4 equal pieces. You want a couple of pieces to use as spacers, because you want spaces between each of these slats. You need a couple of pieces of nylon belt. Now I've been buying these short pants that come with this belt, and I hate this belt, but it's perfect for this application. So we'll start by laying these slats out here, and this looks to me like 9 would be enough, so we'll go with 9 instead of 10. Burn the end of the nylon belt to seal it so it won't unravel on you. Put a spot of glue down. Doesn't take much. Maybe more than that though. Staple it in place. Make sure the staples aren't longer than the thickness of the wood. Transfer your spacer. Apply some more glue. Now take the whole thing and turn it around. Do the same thing on the other end. See what I did there? Forgot to move the spacer. Don't forget to move the spacer. Okay, now this is the tabletop. And you can see it rolls up pretty nicely. So the next thing we want to do is we want to make some stretchers that will go this way. And if you use a different size, just measure. Stretch this out, see how long this is on yours. On mine it's 22¼ inches, so I'm going with a 21-inch stretcher. Now onto the legs. Now the legs hold the stretchers onto the top. Now the way we'll do that is we'll drill holes in the top and the stretchers to hold these carriage bolts. We'll put the carriage bolts through the stretchers and the top. Then we'll insert these threaded inserts into the ends of the legs that we made. To do that, we're going to have to drill holes into the ends of the legs. Now if you have one of these fancy marking gauges, I would recommend using it to mark the center line of where you're going to drill the holes in the legs. But if you don't have one of these, you could just use a ruler. Now since they don't give you instructions on how to install this, I'll just tell you how I do it. Is get a short bolt and put a nut on it and the appropriate size nut driver. Screw the device onto the bolt and just use the nut driver to drive it right on in. And then when you unscrew the bolt out, there it is. Okay, this project's almost done. All we have to do is drill the holes in the stretchers and install the legs. Now here I'm going to just put a sacrificial piece of wood on the back so I don't get any tear out when the drill goes through, and so I don't drill into my table. And you just stick the carriage bolt through, screw the leg onto it. And there it is, one collapsible table for under 20 bucks, at least where I shop. So that's it for this week. Don't forget, the schedule from now on is every 2 weeks instead of every week. Don't forget to check out Mitch Makes, and I'll leave a link to his channel down below. And while you're at it, if you like podcasts, check out the Creators Collective. That's a bunch of real nice guys over there, and I listen to it every week. Anyway, thanks for stopping in. That's all for this week. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Click up here to see my last video. Click over here to see something of mine that YouTube thinks you'll like. And have a good one.